about me giving anal. Oh my god. He's so pissed off.
I'm glad that's the first 2 seconds of this recording. It will be perfect. It's a perfect intro.
I didn't know you turned it on. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm not a fan of it, but
that's the best.
Like, I wouldn't be that upset about it.
The first few seconds is like, I can't believe he's mad about me giving him anal. It's like how the recording will start. And Brayden will just be like, yeah, it sounds like that.
It's like, anal's not my preference, but I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna cry about it forever.
That's what we were talking
we were
about.
wondering.
On for what?
The wedding. He was supposed to be.
Yeah, he's on. He's fine for that.
It's Saturday.
He's probably taken it off already.
Yeah.
Hey, Brayden, are you still gonna marry us?
Yeah, you know that thing.
He'll hear that in a few weeks.
In a few weeks.
Yeah.
Whenever you get a random response, yes, I still will. What?
Whenever I manage to actually send it. Okay, I posted a few things in the Discord.
I didn't see that.
I posted.
I just skipped them. So yeah, I need to look.
Helios's journal. You know the several journals that you found.
Yeah.
They're not so much in. It's not the fact that they're in Primordial. It's the fact they're kind of in like a thieves' cant version of Primordial. So it's your kind of.
But this is what
it's hard to decipher.
Translate?
So this is the first one that you found of Helios's journal.
Oh, okay.
Of what he's saying. So I thought you can read that whenever you want to. It's more just kind of what flavor of the world.
Is this important to knowledge?
Riddles.
Yes.
It doesn't. It's not so much.
It's important to me. If it's in the world, it's important.
So when it says year 107, that's 107 years.
Yes, it would be
after. Okay.
And it's
what is the year we're in now?
You're in several thousand years now.
Oh shit.
So this is
this is the very first.
This is pretty early.
Okay.
Yeah, year 100 was when the ocean was set up finally, and then this is
the ocean was set up.
They set the ocean up out of demiplanes.
Oh boy.
So that's when it was set up.
Like multiple demiplanes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've told you this like 3 times.
They mashed them together.
I've told you this. They stitched the demiplanes together.
Because when you look underneath, it's like that. Yeah.
Because at first I was like, is this just the elemental plane of water? But I'm like, no, this is different. It's not just islands. They don't have islands. It's just water. So I was like, that makes no sense.
There
and then
is
islands
like, it makes sense. In the plane of water. They're very small.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah.
Is there prevalent. Any wood at all?
They're on the islands. Yeah, there's trees and stuff.
Yeah,
but
it's Waterworld the movie.
You could, in theory, build a ship.
Yes, but this is not the plane of water so much as it is a plane within the plane of water.
Yeah, it's a demi-plane in the plane of water. A
that
lot
is
of planes
made
have
of
that.
other demi-planes.
Yeah, a lot of planes have that where they have subsections
so
of it.
What we left off was you were in the island. You found the island where people had been defying death and they'd been living over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. The Reapers, which was taken care of.
Yep.
I believe all of you were back in the house of Cain, which you found at least so much. The only sealed house that was left among all of these other wreckage.
With the cyborg.
With the automaton or whatever.
Yeah, the woman.
The woman.
And
did she give us a name?
Shut down all the damn murder bots.
She didn't give him.
Yeah. Without murdering him. So bravo.
Without murdering. I thought I asked.
You found. It would be. She goes by Ellen.
Ellen?
Okay. She considers. Yeah.
She's a talk show host on the island.
She's blonde.
She's known for
one
being
blue
lesbian.
eye, and one of them is destroyed. One of her eyes is destroyed. She has long blonde hair. All right. So you have found that in the sealed house there's also a container, or there's also a door down to a lower story. You saw one in the other destroyed houses, but it was destroyed. It was messed up within. It had caved in over the years. So that's.
I'll throw open the hatch. Go down.
Throw open the hatch.
Throw open the hatch.
You it tugs a little bit, and you hear the kind of a hiss of something that's been sealed for a long time.
Hold my breath.
It's been sealed. It's fine. It just is like it's kind of the stale air of
like
release of
just
pressure.
making sure it wasn't a bunch of poison and shit.
No, it's a release of just pressure. It's kind of the stale air of something who's not been exposed to
musty.
It hasn't been opened in a bit.
Okay.
So I don't know
where that stinks, and I'll march down there.
Mason was using it.
Okay. Or do you need something? Pencils or?
No, I'm looking for my note.
It was up
Her book of notes.
table.
You need a.
By the way, Braden,
No, I was looking
your ass
for
better be here when you're finally done with the audits in a few months.
Say Braden.
Yeah. Currently,
Oh,
your
okay.
Grum companion
Okay.
is just going to meditate.
I'm beginning to think you never bought a motorcycle, Braden. I'm beginning to think.
That's
He's not
secretly-
coming to cover that he's not bringing his motorcycle. That's what he's doing.
Oh, trust me. I thought that his brother was just like a voice that he did because
Oh.
I hadn't met him for like
Yeah, of course.
for like
Just a brother.
months. I talked to him like on the phone while we were playing Smash or whatever, on Discord while we were playing Smash. And I go, I wasn't convinced that you were real because one time I was at Braden's house and I go, oh, your brother's in there. Oh, I've never seen him. You know, I just like to say hi. And he's like, well, yeah. I better get going inside. I'm like, he's not real, is he? He's not real, is he?
It's not real.
It's just like he's
a lie.
He's just a voice and he's got another switch just to mess with us.
Yeah, that's good.
But so you are heading down the pathway downstairs. They're not stairs. There's so much as just a ladder.
Anybody going with
Anybody
Good
going?
ladder.
I'll go with
Good
him.
ladders.
Okay.
I
They're in the house. There is a working technology. There is the automaton sitting at the table, kind of.
did we
collapsed.
investigate the rest
Yeah.
of the house? Like, can I investigate upstairs?
That's what we're doing.
There's
Current.
so
Going
it's
down
not.
into the cellar.
No, I wanted to stay upstairs.
There's no upstairs at this. It's a single story kind of what looks just like a
Well,
plain.
that's what I'm saying.
And then
Like,
it
if
goes
you're gonna
down.
go down the stairs, I wanted to stay on the first level.
The first level. Okay.
Yeah.
We have. I think
Well, you don't want to follow the drunk guy down the ladder?
Is the cyborg
No.
damaged more than just her eye?
her
wanted to see-
there's part of like a heart.
Yeah, her chart with the
chart-
had the.
the heart with some
figurine in
sort
it.
of spells in it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say also that the figurines are kind of built to be read as if they were spell scrolls. So if you know well enough about
Oh.
spells, you can so you don't need to
Like
always need
Arcana.
to identify on
Yeah.
them, because you're gonna probably run into many of them.
Yeah.
So I don't want to have you run 10 minutes here and there. So they're
Yeah.
they're because of course they're built by a very wise
Yeah.
Morpheus.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering. If
Well,
I could,
technically,
like-
not anyone can just read spell scrolls. You still have to be a caster to do so.
Yeah, you still have. Well,
I can't remember.
Usually arcane, because like clerics and stuff like that, they can't read that shit
I was gonna say if you roll high enough.
unless it was like a cleric spell. It has to go like with the same like class you are usually for spells.
You were also in a
That's
giant
possible.
world full of water. Okay.
I mean, that's all D&D. It's
That's-
just a bunch of different weird planes of existence.
Okay.
so-
I just wanted to stay
That's fair.
upstairs and like investigate like the microwave or investigate the woman. Did we do that last time?
Yeah.
You didn't so much investigate her. You just kind of listened to what she said and then just watched her kind of collapse into a chair.
Okay. Because I want to see what else
Like,
is
yeah.
going on with
I would have
her.
asked her if she knew how to repair herself or how cyborgs
Yeah.
or people got repaired here.
She's currently
'Cause
not
obviously-
responding at the moment.
Okay, so
No.
she's just sitting up on the table.
It seems like you kind of hear like a whirring, like she's maybe charging herself or
Hmm.
A
something
little
like that.
ticking or something.
Yeah, kind of like a
Clockwork, or
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
watch going.
like things
tick,
are
tick,
trying
tick,
to
tick.
retick.
Got
themselves.
it. Okay.
It's a
All right, we'll
bomb!
leave her be then. Leave her be.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll go down then.
Okay. What you find is a very strange dichotomy of the room. It's a very large room underneath it. One side is set up for very martial, strength kind of training with a monk's kind of
Punching
robes.
bags
Yeah, punching
or
bag.
the
There's one punching
the
bag
wooden
that is
dummies.
the walls are all concrete.
Hmm.
There's one punching bag that is struck into the actual wall itself.
It's just stuck there.
It's stuck
not
in the
hit- it's
ground.
not
It has
swinging back.
cracked the concrete around it.
Jesus.
On the other side, there seems to be a lot of stuff that's been stripped away.
Mm.
Seems like it's kind of a green foliage looking area
Oh,
on it,
drag.
but it seems like a lot of the pictures have been torn down. There's where lights would have been on a picture. There's a space that's discolored from it.
Hmm.
There is a kind of a collection, a wardrobe of dresses that are open, but it looks kind of like the dresses that the automaton is wearing upstairs, which is kind of floral pattern dress. So, which is kind of more modern cotton instead of wool,
Yeah, I've
which
never-
everybody would wear.
We wouldn't have seen clothes like this.
Yes, it's
anywhere.
very nice.
Very strange looking clothes.
And then there is on the more feminine side of it, there is what looks to be a sail, like a ship's sail that's stuck into the wall with some sort of rod.
Oh, like it was just stuck in there, just
Yeah.
dangling from it.
Yeah. It is a
Investigate the-
large.
I'm going to investigate the rod.
The rod. Okay, roll an investigation.
Grab the
check.
rod. Give it a pull.
10.
10.
I have no plus.
Okay. Well, then you realize that on both sides of the rod are 2 horses and a button on it.
Oh no.
I push the button.
Of
The
course
rod-
you do.
Yes.
The
I'm
rod
drunk.
detaches from the wall, and the sail falls down to the ground.
I push the button again.
The rod sticks in place where you're holding it
Yes.
and will not move.
I push the button again.
The greatest item ever made.
Yes.
For those of you who don't know, it is an immovable rod.
One of the most amazing and
Low
creative
level.
magic items in the entire game.
It can be stuck anywhere. It can take up to what?
It's like
is it?
Minecraft. It
200
can it can be like it can
No,
be
it's-
stuck in the
it's
air
8
and just stay there
tons.
Oh.
and resist
It's like-
the laws of physics, basically.
It can be stuck in anywhere, and it will hold there no
And
matter
if you
what.
want to move it, it's a DC 20 strength save, and you only move it like 5 inches.
It's called an immovable rod. There also is a few chests around where like maybe the sail would have been covering. But they're
I'll put the
Okay,
rod
I
away.
have a
and start
question.
opening
Yeah.
them.
Can I look the chest too?
Is this literally in an open area? Like just
No, it's-
walk down the cellar and then all of her clothes are there and the
Yes, it's
But-
it's a room that's divided in kind of 2, as if there's would
Okay.
be a bed here and there would be a bed there, kind of
Just
His
split
and
Okay.
it.
hers.
I was like, how do you have a
His and hers.
clothes and then so
Yeah.
kind of like
No.
a bedroom but a cellar?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Also, the rod could hold 8,000 pounds of weight.
8,000.
Yes.
Just the
You
rod.
can jump off
These
of a
things
building,
are amazing.
click
Yeah,
it into
it's a
the
DC
ground,
30
and then-
check.
30, not 20. Yeah.
Yes. Moving the fixed rod up to 10 feet on a
Yes.
success.
So now you have an immovable rod.
I've always wanted one.
They're so good. It's an uncommon item, too.
None of
which
my
is
DMs
hilarious.
would ever give me one.
I know, because they're broken as shit.
So
It
there
is a
are a
rod.
few chests. There are.
But they're supposed to
2,
be more of like a
actually.
one-use item, like in a perilous
Did you
situation.
wanted
You
to
got to
go through
use
the
it just to
chest?
get out of
I
there,
wanna
and
go
then
through
it's
some
stuck there
chests, yeah.
forever.
Okay.
Like we had
You,
when we were stuck in
uh,
a dragon.
Which
Hole.
one?
Before
There's
was
2.
open.
Yeah,
we
just
put it in his throat?
just an
Yes.
investigation.
So he
on
couldn't
it.
move or
On the
rip
left.
his throat apart.
Left one. Okay.
So we
To the
literally
left
had him like a
first, and then like-
stalemate, and he was like, he tried to use his breath weapon, and that didn't work. So it was like he was
And
stuck there.
You're a
why
lot
I
nicer than
hear
I
all
would've
this
been.
going on,
Like,
like
okay.
I hear
Would've
the
gone
thing
up
coming
there.
down. I can be walking downstairs to
Click.
see.
Okay.
Because I'm still
No.
upstairs.
Okay. No worries.
Either way, it would not have been
13.
good.
13.
'Cause
You
then he
find
can't
that
use his
there
breath
are
weapon.
Yeah.
a
But
few
then
cloaks.
Then the barbarian ended up using it to make him get pushed back.
There are a
cut
few
his neck
cloaks
up.
in there, as
So
well
that was
as a helmet with it looks to be like black eyes on it, but it not like it has a visor, but you can't see through the eye guard of it.
Metagaming. Night
Thick-
vision goggles.
Thick black.
It's like it's like the Witch King's kind of
Okay.
helmet, but it's kind of
Oh.
in white and blue accents.
And then I would
Oh,
open
what
a
is
different
this?
And
chest.
is it like
Which is black
made
lenses?
with mail? Would it be like a mail sort of helmet?
It's just kind of a
Okay.
it's just kind of a plate helmet.
Okay.
Like
cool.
chainmail,
Then I
is that
will
what
pick
you're
that up, and then one of the cloaks.
Okay.
They have like a.
Do you want to try and have anybody kind of
Interesting.
identify those, or
I can try.
You're upstairs.
No, I
No,
told him
no.
I was on my way
Oh.
down.
she's down? She's back
I
down.
What
came
would
back
I?
down.
What would it be to find out?
Identify as an
Inside?
actual spell,
Yeah.
but if
well,
you
we don't
want
have
to
any
run
arcane casters, do we?
no,
No.
the
Nope.
bard. The bard has.
Oh, that's right. I forgot your bard.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to? Do you want to
You have
offer
identify?
to identify it for him?
Give me a gold piece of peace, and I'll tell you what
Oh,
those
my.
do.
Okay.
And how many were there? 5.
No,
There's about
Oh, boy.
6 cloaks.
Okay.
A
and then
pirate
there's
at heart.
and then there's the helmet.
Okay. I will
A nice pirate.
sit down, and what's that gonna take? About an hour. Hour and 10 minutes.
Okay.
Well, I only want to know what 2 of the items are, so I'm
Oh.
not paying you to find out the other one.
Okay. The helmet and the cloak you're holding.
So that would be 20 minutes.
The cloak is something that you know is a uncommon or a common magic item called the Cloak of Billowing.
My man.
Oh,
man.
nice.
What is
A
As a-
fancy cloak.
It's literally a cloak that you just, as a free action, it just starts billowing.
A
like
bonus
there's a
action,
breeze.
actually.
Yeah.
A
No,
bonus
as
action.
a bonus
superhero.
action, you can cause it to billow dramatically.
Yeah. You
So
can
you can
flourish
have
it
it and go-
dramatically.
So,
Yeah.
like
Like
What's
you
the
can
purpose of
stand
it?
there. Just
That's it.
RP fluff. You
Fun.
just stand there,
It's for
and
fun.
the cake just
I
kind of.
think
fun
that
item.
I love the.
I love all the common
Anyone have
items they
Xanathars?
added. Yep.
Yeah.
No, can we
All the
get
common
Xanathars,
magic
actually?
items, dude.
Oh,
Want me to get it?
Yeah, please, thank you. That's where your
So,
magic items
All
are.
the common magic items they introduced are fucking great.
So, and the helmet, if you put it on your head, the
Here it is.
eyes will glow magic, like glow bright red.
Where would they?
It's
So
for
kind of
intimidation factor.
Intimidation, yeah.
okay.
It's in
and
the
then
very back common magic items.
Yeah.
I'm going to gather up the other 5 cloaks
Mm-hmm.
and just like throw them over my shoulder, and then I'm gonna go open another chest.
Okay.
Wait, I
Were you opening? You were opening.
Here we
She was
go.
opening the chest first.
Okay.
You were doing rituals.
Okay.
Okay.
Common.
Roll an
Ah,
investigation.
Common
I'm gonna
magic
use yours.
items.
See if this works.
All right, let's do it.
What
Let's
was
get
the
these
helmet?
items.
11.
Or are you still working?
I love these things.
Oh,
It's
11.
So we got
Oh,
It's
the eyes
his-
glow red.
block of trickery.
The cloak of billowing is what he.
Since you took
Yeah.
the other cloaks,
Many
I wanted to
Yes.
see.
Yep.
There it is, and then
Nope,
his
that was
is
worse.
called what is it?
Dread helm. Yeah.
The dread helm.
The
I
dread
got an
helm.
11.
The dread
You
helmet?
got an 11.
It's a steel helmet that makes your eyes glow
Yeah.
red while you wear it for
Okay.
intimidation factors. So you look like a death knight.
So you get advantage
Kind
on
of.
intimidation roll.
You find a few.
It's up to the GM.
You find a
Doesn't
strange kind of
specifically
cloak
say, but
that has a
I
few
assume so.
patches in it. It's of the patches are of random things. One's a ladder and whatnot like that.
I swear to God, dude.
A
Oh,
bag which you know, or a couple bags actually, which you
They're
know to be
bags.
bag of holdings.
Oh yeah, definitely.
2
taking
bags of
that.
holding,
Hey.
and
2 bags of holding.
Wow, this place is. They got it.
you also find
Magic item store.
a small leather like pack. It's not what you think.
Yeah, I know.
Is it the has,
No,
it, has
it's-
cards in
It's
it?
another one. No.
You want to look into it?
Is it a
Yeah.
pack?
Yeah.
It's like a small leather pack, so like
Does it
you
have
can
cards?
Open it,
It
and
has
look
cards
in
in
the
it.
cards.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know what it is. No, I know what it is.
It is.
It's my favorite deck.
18 plus what? What am I doing?
It is the
Investigation.
investigation.
Deck of
So
illusions.
it's usually-
Arcana actually.
It's
Oh,
deck of
okay.
illusions, isn't it?
So
I love
18.
that. Shit.
It
that
is
deck is
the
amazing.
deck of many
Many
illusions.
Yes. I love it.
Okay.
The deck of illusions.
Not
Shit.
completely broken.
It's
The
so
deck
good,
of-
dude. It's so
You-
good.
It's in there
I
somewhere.
thought it was
so
a deck
good.
of many things.
No,
Yeah,
no,
no.
that
He's
would.
not
I
gonna
was
give
like,
us that.
damn it.
The deck of many illusions is
I like the
actually
deck of
awesome.
illusions way more. It's way cooler.
It's useful.
It's more fun.
So I got a
Um,
bag. And then would I be able to pay you to look at my cloak with the patches?
I
Yes.
don't think it's in this.
Okay.
It's in the actual.
Yeah.
Because I know that you did it for him, so I'm wondering if you can look at my
Yep.
cloak.
I kind of know what
Pay
it
me
does.
a gold.
Okay.
A gold. Or
A gold.
okay.
So there's other cloaks in
I'm
the left
reasonable.
All right.
There
So
was-
who
the
has?
same.
There
Who
was
has
a
what
different
then?
kind of. There was
I
one
have
cloak
5
and
cloaks.
the 2 bags.
They're
and then-
unidentified.
I took
yet.
the 2 bags
Okay.
of holding.
I'm identifying hers.
And then I have the cloak of the patches, and then I got the leather deck.
What's
Okay.
it gonna take to get one of them bags?
I mean, we probably shouldn't have one person with all of the shit and bags. It's probably not a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, it's
Just
not.
one.
It's not a haversack.
I
How
already,
much do
I
you
already
have?
have one, so
Yeah.
I don't need it.
Not enough.
I guess I'll be the only one without magic items. And I guess that's how it's gonna go now.
You could, he has a bunch of.
He
clothes
has
still.
5 other
Yeah, I've got.
clothes.
to-
Well, then let's identify
I've still
these
got to
fucking cloaks.
identify.
Let's
I got to
figure 'em out.
identify hers first. So
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Okay.
Hers cloak is
Of
the cloak
useful
of use
things.
many useful items.
Yep, that's a fun one.
You literally
That's a
just
good
tear
one.
off a patch and poof,
it's
it
good
becomes
shit.
that.
It's
It's
good
one,
shit.
each patch is one-time use.
Okay, how many patches is on it?
There's
Um,
about 10 on it right now.
Okay, so then.
They're very. I think they're
10.
just random things. You'd have to roll for it.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
random roll with
It
each
has
patch
a set
is.
amount of a certain type of objects, and then there's another assortment of random other ones that you can
Yeah,
get.
yeah. We'll figure out that
So,
once
and
we
then-
get to
So 10 patches on cloak.
it. One is a ladder, and
Oh,
one is there's a few. There's a tinderbox one, and
And then I'm
Yeah.
going to gather up that sail.
Remove useful
Uh-huh.
items.
So
it is kind of has like a design of a rose on it.
Okay.
It's
Ooh.
kind
Don't
of-
care, it's a
And then-
sail. We need it for the ship. Okay.
There-
Oh,
On-
interesting.
And then I'm going to spend 60 fucking minutes.
Pretty useful.
Okay.
I will identify
I
the
know-
sail,
Okay.
and I'm going to identify the 5 cloaks.
The sail is non-magical,
Okay.
but the other cloaks are all cloaks of billowing.
Of
Nice.
course they. Of course
So
they
everybody
did.
gets a cloak ability.
Or I put all of them on.
Jesus.
I'm
That's so heavy, dude.
gonna
I
have
think-
5
Oh my
cloaks
God.
all around me, so it looks like I've just got this giant like drape thing hanging
Well,
from
what-
my
They're
head.
honestly
That's
one of my
awful.
favorite
It's
items
so-
that I really
it's-
love.
What
And I
was
want
the
to
deck?
activate
What
all
was
of
that
them
called
at
again?
once.
The deck of
Deck
many illusions. It is
And-
actually a full deck.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. And then
shit.
so we could just all use
Deck
it
of
whenever we
illusions,
want.
dude.
Or what
You'll
does it do?
you'll see what it.
It's
So
Okay.
what it does
Is it in this?
It's in the.
Jennifer's?
A full deck has 34 cards.
It's in a.
Yeah, so we
Dungeon
can all
Master's
be.
Guide.
We can
It's
all
in the
use
Dungeon
it
Masters.
if we need to, right? I
Oh,
don't
it
know how to
is?
use
Yeah.
it.
Well, the
but I'm
person
just
that
saying-
has it has to use it.
Oh, well,
So-
just
using
be
it.
like, here, I'm using this for
The
you.
deck of
You
many.
have to throw the card out. You have to take it out and then throw it, and then it becomes an illusion.
Oh, okay.
So it can have things so much as an army, a single person,
A red dragon,
a red dragon illusion,
Oh, okay.
a
which
cloud
has to
giant.
be disproved.
Yeah, an archmage, a beholder, a night hag, a fire giant, ogre mage, gnoll, kobold, lich, priest
All
and
of
2
these.
acolytes,
Okay,
Medusa,
big one.
frost giant, troll, goblin, iron golem, bandit captain, and 3 bandits. An Aaron, yes, berserker, hill giant, ogre, orc, kobold, or the Joker is you.
So it's
Make an
random
illusion of
what you
yourself.
get.
Yeah.
So
So you
it's
basically
enough,
reach in, throw one out,
Okay,
and
so
then you
this
see
would
what
be
you
really
get.
helpful in like
It's a
combat.
distraction. It's like a
yeah.
distraction thing.
or
So we could
RPing,
Or
definitely-
out of combat where
So
you're like, oh, we
what
need to
color
get
are
to
the
like
cloaks?
sneak across
They're-
there, let's
they're
throw out one of
black.
the cards and
All
then
of
go, and then they think it's real.
Okay.
Like
So,
a monster's
yes, I'm gonna
invading or
have
something.
5 cloaks put on all the way around me,
Jesus Christ.
and so I have this giant like drape all the way around, and I just activate all at once.
you're very billowing. You're so billowing. I
Oh,
don't
Jesus
think anyone
Christ.
could manage it.
Okay.
In the middle, I won't let you do that in like actual combat because it'll just take your entire action.
Mm.
Because it's
No,
just
I'm just
one...
gonna leave them.
Can I have the immovable rod then? All right.
No, this
I guess
is
I'll have
not-
nothingness. That's fine too.
You have nothingness.
I just want 5 cloaks going at once.
Well, then give me the rod. I'll take 5 magical cloaks and everything else, and then I won't have anything.
Just one
That's
cloak,
fair.
man. Just one.
You can have 2 cloaks.
I don't want a cloak.
You can
I
have,
want a rod.
you
Oh.
can have two.
Well,
Well,
then
you
I'm gonna
offered me
keep the
2
cloaks then.
You could have had 2 cloaks, Dylan.
I'm not talking about the cloaks. I don't want the fucking cloaks.
You have-
I don't want the
I do
cloaks.
have
That's
a
not what I'm
magical
saying. I say I want the rod.
You also have the dread helm too, which is
Yeah. Did you
Yeah.
write that down?
what I think.
Were
is
there
pretty
any
cool.
other chests or just the 2?
There was just the 2.
Okay. And
In
then
the
Who the fuck makes this many cloaks?
I will investigate the rest of the room.
That's what I was gonna ask
On-
too.
okay.
We can both do it. Then.
Yeah, because I wanted to see if there's like any pictures on the walls or anything that you could like move. Maybe there's like a safe or something.
Okay.
2.
I got a.
You don't. It's a room.
I
That's
got a
fine.
16.
The
That's
floor
fine.
here looks like floor.
That's fine. I don't need magic items. You guys are fine.
He
I
offered
don't
to give
need-
you a cloak of bellow.
2.
I don't want it.
2 cloaks
That's
of
fine.
billowing.
You can have Batwing cloaks. so
Nope.
that-
Nope.
So yes, I have just constantly.
Robley, what did you get?
Did you want to
Uh,
investigate the room?
Roran.
Yeah, 12.
12.
Okay.
I want to investigate the punching bag. That
Did
seems
he
more
go out
interesting
the
at this point to
window?
me.
Was the window open?
Oh, he's trying. He's doing something.
He's
over
trying to get out the window.
there. He's punching the screen.
That's a cat for
I'm
you.
trying to escape. Get me the fuck out of here.
There's nothing out there.
I'm not gonna have him. Eleni did that. She punched the screen out and
then
climbed out the window.
Oh my god.
Come here, you little shit.
That reminds me of this one comedian. He goes,
It's cold as shit.
"My son, we've raced it. He's
Are
2
you
years
cold?
Hmm?
Are you?
No, I was saying like the cat. Like, why would you want to go out there? It's cold. Cats hate the cold.
But he goes, he's 2 years old, and whenever we're out in public, he just runs from us. Not like, oh, haha, silly run. He runs like he's escaping Guantanamo Bay.
That was my dog. Yeah.
It's just like, you're right. Where are you going?
When my
You
dog
only
was
know
younger, he
us.
did that.
I need a timeout because
Mhm.
I think she fell asleep, so I need to put her in her
No
bed.
worries.
But I did roll a 16, so if
16.
You
You'll okay.
want, I was investigating.
I'm gonna investigate the
Why?
punching bag. Oh, it's a natural
Nat
20!
20.
My man! Hell yeah. Plus my investigation, which is 0. So,
it's a
just
bag
a
of punching. Every time you hold it, it punches you in the face. I'm just kidding.
Every time you hit it, it swings
It's
back and
your
hits you double,
magical
double
item.
as powerful.
It's your
It's twice as
magical item,
powerful.
Nico. Finally, the bag.
I'm gonna carry on a punching bag? I don't know if that's gonna work too well.
I was just goofy.
Unless it like shrinks and I can
Yeah,
like
maybe.
animate it so it like becomes like a giant like thing that I can swing at people. And it's more lightweight than I think it is.
Inside, it's a phallic object.
Yeah.
that
I'll
I
cut it
promise
open.
you
I'll
will
cut
be
it
able to
open if
borrow
I have
him
to.
for the rod.
Yeah. If I think there's anything up with it, I'll just cut right into it. We'll see what's inside. Could be a body in there. You never know.
I'm just gonna wait till she comes back real quick.
A very heavy body.
Oh, here it is.
Alright. Do any of the dresses,
Okay,
any of the
sorry.
dresses stand out amongst each other?
They're very nice. They're very nice in form, but they don't seem to be
Magical.
magical.
Special.
Okay.
They're just different floral patterns, which would
I'll
be
give
very.
you Couple
what
of
did I
these
miss?
cloaks for a bag of holding.
Oh
Oh
boy.
hell no!
Jesus Christ.
What
They
did
were-
I miss?
Nothing. He just rolled on the punching bag.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
The punching bag, you since you investigated it so well,
Like the wall that it smashed into.
the
like,
wall smashed
behind
into.
it.
You notice that it was done by a bare fist and some kind of.
Watching her movie.
You can
Mhm. Like there's
still
no
detect
change.
some kind of magical, but not in like arcane, but more in innate, as in a monk.
What are you doing, girl?
Ah. I see.
If you want, you can shut the window.
Of course.
Are you
Monks.
We have this one open.
Good. Powerful monk with magical fists. Sounds about right.
He empowered strikes.
It's already
see.
like bent to crap because of Ellen.
Interesting.
This punching bag looks like punching.
I locked it too.
Oh, okay.
It's got to be
I
Ellen.
don't.
Ellen's the monk. She's got to be the monk. I got to go question her.
So
This is
did
her punching bag.
Did I see anything on the
She's
along
the
I'll
the
monk.
walls?
just go
with the
into
magical
Probably
fist.
gotta
Okay.
see what's going
I got a
Yeah, you
2,
got a
so
lot of
I'm
hit
just
on
gonna.
that one.
on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back
Floor,
upstairs
let's
and defeat. Because I didn't really find anything.
In defeat, because you didn't get any magical item.
Yep.
Well, if you
What
want
you
that
looking
bag
for?
of holding,
I'm gonna
you
sit
can
next
do
to
it.
Alan.
Oh yeah, the Dr.
I
Pepper
don't
is
have
not bad.
anything.
Should be.
I have gemstone book and a nope. Never mind. I should have crossed that off. He threw my mathematics book into the ocean. Forgot about that.
Who did?
You did.
I did?
Yep.
When?
God, you being a dick.
When did I throw it in?
I was talking about the mathematics book and logic, and you're like, no, I don't.
No,
really
screw
think
this
about that
logic. Can you
Screw logic.
shit."
And
Okay.
you threw it in
I
the
never
ocean.
threw anything
I
in
have
the ocean.
I have all of the like gold items that we had, like
Good.
the skull, the rib, the grows, all 5 of the gold weights, and the compass.
I
You
never
wanna put
threw a
that in
book
my
in the
bag of
ocean. I threw a book over my shoulder, like onto the deck of the ship.
Yeah, I literally have nothing.
That,
I have no magic items right now. I have literally nothing but my basic like Morning Star hand axe
You
and
had
like
yourself.
my holy symbol and my armor.
She
and
offered you a
shield.
bag of holding.
No, for something, and I don't have anything that you would want.
You don't even have
I'm a
any of the
cleric.
figurines?
No, that's all he has. That's what he was saying. He has all the figures.
Yeah, I have the figurines like in a separate like pouch that I have for them, but
okay,
I don't. I don't really have a use for them right now.
Yeah.
But like, other than that, I don't have anything. I just have regular shit. Shield, my armor, my carpenter's tools, my special carpenter's tools.
Okay,
That's
so
it.
We'll see.
Rowan and Audette.
And all my notebooks with my
Rowan, right?
blueprints and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rowan and Audette find that there is a small kind of disc, a projector in the middle of the
Ooh, okay.
monk's thing,
Okay.
of the monk's part of the room.
Can I go?
Can we
press
play
button
it?
and turn
You
on?
just start pressing because you, of course.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
You don't know
but
what
can
it
we
is.
like investigate?
You just kind of
push
push buttons on it.
The biggest one is the one I would press first.
Okay. There's
the play button.
I'm
Yeah,
just
I don't
chilling,
know.
sitting
I
at the
just
top of
figured
the,
I'd
where
press the
the
biggest
ladder
one
is
because
with
it
my
would've
legs
made most
swinging in the
appealing.
air, just chilling.
there
I'm
out
waiting for you
from
guys.
it comes a projection of a bald man in monkish robes. He has pointed kind of ears.
If I hear, I'm gonna hop down. I
He-
see a
he's-
light go
He's
on.
kind of sitting in kind of
I
like
don't know
a
what's going on.
meditative pose, and he goes,
Hey, oi, who is there?
What is this?
Shut up! I'm trying to listen.
I want to explain
He's
why I
FaceTiming.
did what I did. My name is Cain.
Oh,
I have
this is
lived
the man.
for thousands of years. I was made the leader after a few hundred. Helios came to us every once in a while, trying to fix our society. But it seems at some point he vanished. I'd say around year 1200. He took those that were out of line and destroyed their coffins. But it seems that the avarice over these 2,000 years has corrupted all people. So I have decided to turn the guardians into reapers and take care of the undying.
I killed them all.
He goes,
He doesn't know that it's projected.
for
Oh.
for years I have been collecting the marked ones to try and send them out and find experiments that will work. And as of yet, they have not found any. But it
They
seems
kind of suck at their job then.
seems that the fog, they have found something in the fog that might have worked, but that was Mao, and I have heard no word from him since.
Thou.
Mao.
Now.
Now.
M-A-U or M-A-O.
It seems that Helios and Morpheus have lost their back doors to this world. And that plane shift no longer works here, along with many others.
Night, but I never heard somebody losing their ass.
Oh, so they got this place cut off from the rest of the world.
And now plane shift no longer works here.
Good.
Plane shift.
Some of the marked ones and my wife, before she left, was working on a plane shift machine, but I don't know if she's alive or dead. I keep Ellen around for company. And then it just goes.
I bet that's the chick's name
Okay.
upstairs is Ellen.
Yep.
Can I pick it up and put it in my
It
bag
is.
of holding?
Yeah, you
The
can.
cyborg woman is Ellen.
Cool.
Wait, where the
Kinda-
fuck you go?
It kind of fizzles, but it was kind of just a neutral, like,
Yeah.
blue
And Helios and the other one that you
Intelligence of
saw.
8.
Yeah, and Helios and the one that you saw was he said that Kane stole his and
Why
Ellen's
wouldn't you
coffin
drop
when he
strength
left.
as a bard? Why would you drop intelligence?
Yeah, why?
Because I'm a pirate.
That okay.
That
sure.
is true.
I mean,
That makes sense.
I mean, I guess
I
the
have
jack
to
of all
have-
trades
I
kind
have
of
to
evens
have
out a little
some
bit.
kind of strength to operate the
Yeah.
bits of the ship.
Yeah, I guess your jack of all trades evens that a
True
little